of Korea. When I wear a uniform, I wear only two badges, my parachute wings and the combat infantry badge. I did make one combat jump over the Rhine in Germany, and I'm proud of that. I have been a Republican since the 1960s. I'm a member of the NRA, and I voted for Trump. I think Trump has been the worst president we've ever had, so I'll be glad to see him go. I think Joe Biden will be a great leader for the United States. Like me, on the day of my jump into Germany, I think Joe Biden cares about doing his proper duty for the United States, and if he's elected, that's what he will do.
This year's election is very important. Probably be the most important election we've had in years. I recommend strongly, based on the division in this country created by our current president, Donald Trump, we need to put somebody else in the White House that's going to bring us together. Now, let me just explain something. I've been a long-standing Republican for a long time, and I'm telling you, you got to vote for Joe Biden. You have to. I don't think we can deal with the type of person we have in the White House any longer. So it's up to you, America, and me, because in this election, I'm voting for Joe. I'm absolutely sure he's going to help us bring this country together once again.
My name is Lakeisha Cole. I met my husband 20 years ago. We started dating while I was in college. Once I graduated from college, we eloped. 2 weeks after that, he deployed.
This is what I wanted to do. You know, you love this country. Are you willing to do the hard work it takes to maintain it?
What was supposed to be a 6-month deployment actually turned into 11 months. There was nothing really to prepare me as a new military spouse on how to deal with the stress.
When people get married, they expect to grow old with each other. With multiple combat tours, there's no guarantee of any of those things.
They're just a long laundry list of uncertainties that we have to juggle.
You know, Joe has always cared about military families. They've been through so much. When I went to Iraq, one of the generals said, you know, I want to share this story with you. In his daughter's class, it was a Christmas program, and they were playing the Ave Maria. And one of the little girls burst into tears. And the teacher ran over and said, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And she said, "That's the song they played at my daddy's funeral. He died in the war." The teacher had no idea that that little girl's father had fought in the war and had died. And that night I said to my staff, I'm a teacher. We can do better. We've got to do better to help our military kids.
The Bidens have a track record of helping military families, and we've seen it with their work that they've done with joining forces and how they were able to, rally a country behind us.
Men and women we send to war to defend our nation, care for them and their families while they're gone, and care for them and their families when they come home.
It was the very first time that I, as a military spouse, felt like someone was listening to us and someone cared.
It's not just the service member who serves, the entire family serves as well. Joe said we have one sacred obligation: to take care of our military members. During this pandemic, for sure, so many veterans have lost their jobs. So many military spouses have lost their jobs. That's one of the things that will be a priority in a Biden administration. We will make sure that all Americans have health care, employment, the things that families need to thrive.
When people show you who they are, believe them the first time, and we know exactly who Joe is. He is the best candidate for America, not just for our families, but for all families.